Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. That is good alertness. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Conte. France finding their passes. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Pele. And it's Mendes. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Well, that looks a decent ball. France still without a single shot on target. Roberto Carlos to Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, they can break here, and he welcomes it in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was...
And he shoots! Nesta attempts a clearance.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner, they're first. Alonso! He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos. And it's Xabi Alonso. Passing nice and neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple. France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Roberto Baggio! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Flashes it across. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. He's having a shot! Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
France really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you can do, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Ronaldo. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham powering forward here. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nuno Mendes looking for the run. Bellingham picks it up out wide. Big header! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now Howell, and a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence, and smartly reclaimed. And it's Mendes. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19, Pele. Number 6, Bellingham. Number 25,
Now it's Chiesa.
Nuno Mendes.
And this is
Coming
Stoichkov.
on the field, number 7,
Yeah.
Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this
Number
forward.
22,
Van Bouten with the slide tackle there.
DeMarco. Substitutions taking place.
Conte. Guti. Stoichkov. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Stoichkov. Now there's a fine ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a threatening ball. That is a brilliant interception. Chiesa. Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's made its way to him. And that is a little undercooked. France looking to pass their way through. Early ball out from the back. And he was quick to react. France finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. And Nakata.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Stoichkov. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is real chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Van Nistelrooy. And he's heaved it away. That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Alonso, brilliantly cut out, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pele, well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Gullit looking to get on the end of this. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was alert to it. Yaya Toure. Now it's Gullit. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Xavi Alonso. And it's Baggio. Messi, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi is behind this one. Gullit, Rummenigge. Now it's Gullit, looking to play him in. Gullit is in a really good position out wide. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gives it back, in with the challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Pele. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. White. Beckenbauer, played down the flank. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way past. Some resolute defending there. And he's away. And it's Messi.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio. He's onside. He has a look up. And the shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Opts to play it back. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is a nice touch. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And Messi! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolute. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. France are looking to go forward now. Bellingham kicks it up from the goal kick. Oh, cracking ball. Big chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Rummenigge really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bellingham. 60 minutes played. Nicely weighted ball. White. Saliba cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, nice touch. That is a brilliant interception. Pelé. Ernest. There he goes, motoring forward. And a chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain get them. There's the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him.
It's Pelé! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Dijk, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He came in hard, very hard. White. And it's Conte. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! He has done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 9.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Le numéro 18. Xabi Alonso. Le numéro 25. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, good ball! Goes for a
Le
shot!
numéro 17.
Should have put that one away.
Pele really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Griezmann goes short. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. White deals with that comfortably. Short changes him with that. Hones! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, should have put that away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pelé. And this is Hullet. Tries to pass it through, and Hullet! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nakata. Now White.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pelé, looking for the run, and it's been played through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's found a way through. Pull it. And that is expertly dealt with. Nakata. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Great, takes a shot! They've done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. And there goes the final whistle. France can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Roberto Baggio. Pelé, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
And here's Neymar. Big chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Carlos. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Messi. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And they can counter here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Kante. He's cut it out. Bellingham. That's Vieira. Pelé. And he's being shifted off it. Xabi Alonso running with the ball. Threads one in. And it's White. Xabi Alonso. And this is Roberto Baggio. Tries to pass it through. France are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Xabi Alonso. And here's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Nicely aimed pass.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi, he's through here. Can he finish? He has done it! France are back on level terms. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Thuram. Bellingham. And this is Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bellingham. And here's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Conte. Adams. White. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Xabi Alonso. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for safety. Might be Corte!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cafu. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé. Played out towards the right wing. And it's played it. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Une minute.
Vieira.
They need to play...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. Ball swung in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. Pelé. Bellingham. Now Neymar. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that should get the job done. Pelé! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Vieira. Bullet. Searching pass he's played there. That looks a good ball through. That's an excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Messi. And he was quick to react. Seedorf could move up a gear here, and that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior is on his own. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. That could spell trouble. Backward it goes. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
There it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bullet. Alexander-Arnold. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Ronaldinho. Good. Vinicius Junior! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and Hullet! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Yeah,